Yes, sir, man.
Feed, Love, and Chocolate, the podcast.
Rib, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in,
And we back. Na.
Do. Clap, clap. Hello, what's going on? It's James the Translator. What? Why you make that face?
Smiling at the camera.
Oh. Hey, what's going on, man? We're here. You know what it is. You see us. You hear us. You hear me, but you know what it is. The feet. And then you got.
Love is in the air with it. Love is in your girl with it. Love is around the corner with it. And we are back once again with another F.L.n Chocolate Podcast episode. Who else we got in the building, man?
You got Chocolate out, the rapper, yup. Chocolate with more bass in his voice. 2022, we have more bass in our voice, more assertive. We're finding ourselves, yeah?
Uh-huh.
None of this nice and little talk. I'm kidding. For the podcast, I'm going to still keep the regular shit on me,
That's P. That's real P. That's real P.
Are you pushing P? That voice is pushing P?
We're not pushing that. We're not pushing none of that shit.
Yo, Gunner, what's going on, man? What are you really pushing?
Gunther?
Like, what you really pushing? Let me find out. What is P?
Damn, you a cop. What are you pushing?
Sound like the feds and shit.
Word.
But it's me, man. It's us,
P.
man. It's we.
P.
Episode 87 of the FLn'C. I got bars coming up. Let me stop. Maybe I do got bars coming soon. Hey, I'm not even gonna put that in there because I actually want to lay down some and then. You know
Bro, I know niggas that got a makeshift studio.
No,
you can make something happen.
I gotta say this all the podcast. I don't want nobody to take my idea, but I already have like a beat. Like I producer wise, I have a beat for the song titles that I have, and it's so tough. It's so.
Well, you got
tough.
a beat for every single song.
No, right now I think I have a beat for two. Like I already know what I wanted to sound like this and the third for two songs.
Bro, come to Shippensburg, my nigga. Come to Shippensburg. Like my nigga got the booth in the crib with it. So I mean, like I said, he let me fuck around when I be drunk and shit. But it's like if niggas really want to spit something, I mean. Shit.
I think what I'm gonna try to do, at least for the why am I talking? You gonna have to suck. I don't want niggas to hear it. But what I want to do beat wise though, I'm gonna try doing it. Actually, no, you can say that. I want to do it on the. I think I can do it on the iMovie. Like put tracks so we try to cut it in and out because I know what I want.
I mean,
or you can just do GarageBand.
Yeah, or a better program than iMovie, man. You do. There's a lot of better free programs you can use than iMovie, at least to make beats.
I think the only thing with iMovie is just hit
up Mills. You feel me? Let Mills definitely know about some shit.
I'm gonna try it on myself first, see how it goes. I think I just think it's just the way how iMovie goes.
BandLab. Yeah, that's that.
Bandcamp?
No, BandLab. That app where it's like you can like make beats and shit and like record. Like you can like make like a song. Like
iMovie. The only reason why I said it is because I know I can get a link from somewhere, convert it to an audio, put it there.
That's the same thing with any other.
That's what I'm saying. With like BandLab and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Regardless,
was on the beat.
Regardless, we back at it again. You know what I mean? Episode 87 of the F.L.n Chocolate Podcast. Cold as fuck. You feel me? Got the PJs on. Got the hoodie up. What is it? It's like -2 degrees, 15 degrees. Regardless, it's below
Celsius,
30.
You mean?
Regardless, it's below 30. Y'all.
It's like 28
negative.
degrees.
It's
22.
Shit, it's cold as fuck, y'all.
Basement is.
You know what I mean? With that being said, though,
it's been hitting single digits.
Yeah. With that being said, it's been cold all week. I'm not sure. Reverse global warming has started. Shit, it might be a Snowpiercer type effect going on.
Don't say that.
We don't know, man. Like eventually, one of these movies will come to like reality. You feel me? You gotta pick which one.
Like Don't Look Up.
But the thing is,
it might be Don't Look Up. It might be Snowpiercer. It might be Wall-E.
It might be Avengers.
It might be Avengers. It might be Ready Player One. We don't know. We don't know.
Ready Player One's the most realistic one, if anything.
That's a sad joint, though.
The Snowpiercer, though, the government be controlling the weather.
Exactly.
Y'all saw the projected sun.
They have it's artificial sun.
Yeah,
I seen that. But
in Japan.
I thought it was South Korea or North Korea.
I thought it was
one of the Asian countries.
Asia.
In Asia.
But the government already has a weather machine where they make it snow and shit though. Remember they?
I've heard that, yeah.
No, but it's already confirmed though.
Yeah,
it's already confirmed. So regardless, anything that y'all see in the movies,
snowed in Texas, right?
It snowed in the pyramids though. That's what I'm saying. Like Egypt got snow for the first
Texas
time.
Thing
is nuts.
Because they said that because Texas wants to be like its own shit, and now the U.S. used a weather machine, and look, the snow fucked everybody's houses up. So now Texas needs more U.S. support. So like niggas said that they were flexing their muscles to show them like you need us.
See how fucked up the world is, man. If you get too big, the government will find some way to lower your shit and shut you down, man.
Or a G-check you, put a fist right in your chest, like, hey, big homie, like
chill out with that, Texas.
Word.
Niggas like everything bigger in Texas, but not bigger than the government. Wow.
What is the government?
Y'all don't even want to get to that conversation, man.
Maybe I fucking do, because I'm at a conflict and shit right now where it's just like, do I really have to do what I'm doing right now? You niggas really have to do what I'm doing right now?
Because
What do you mean because?
Like meaning?
Like, why do niggas have to go to school? Maybe it's not the government.
Well, you don't have to go to school, but like you go to school,
not,
like you're a social work major. You go to school to learn more about the field, and then you get a paper that says you're qualified because you learned all this shit. Does this and then? Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's not the government's fault. Maybe
Society,
just restrict, like, especially when it comes to the older generation, they want you to live such a standard life.
No, yeah, like there's like a set way to do it. Like you get married, get married, have kids,
get your degree, this done at the
retire
work
at 65,
type shit. And it's like, why though? And you know what I mean? I feel like it's fucking up the young generation. Well, maybe not the young generation, because our generation is gonna be taking care of the young generation. But like our parents, like there's no
room for failure or like
there's no room to go out and take a risk or a chance.
Yeah.
And if you do, at least when it comes to my friends, when you do, is bring so much worry, like, oh my god, this, that, and there, you blah blah blah. And it's just like for now, like I have the idea that I have an idea that I would love to just drop everything, go do it, or at least just work at it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, can't even do that. You can, but you gotta fit it in with your standard life, following the lifeline.
You know what the reason behind all that is though, but like. If you put yourself in like the parents' shoes, though, you can understand it.
Yeah,
it comes from safety. You feel me? It comes from just the fact that it comes from security of knowing that if you play it safe and you don't take that risk, down the road it's not gonna be what you want, but it's gonna be a safer route, though. You know what I mean? Versus
you're gonna be alright.
Versus taking that risk of doing something you really might enjoy or really might love, but it's not something that's for sure gonna make you a successful person, make you a lot of money, or make you X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So like they rather.
Isn't that a mentality thing though?
It comes down to a safety thing. It comes down to the fact that like.
But you're feeling like that because somewhere you're insecure about yourself.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it comes.
Because what if I'm so passionate, like it's just gotta work. You see what I'm saying? Like
exactly. But it always comes down to taking risks though. Like
that's my whole point. There's no room for that.
Everybody has the opportunity to take a risk though. It's that you gotta really want to and really. May take that leap of faith. You feel me?
Yeah, it kind of goes back to that conversation me and James had. The 100% effort into everything. Yeah. So I mean,
hey man, maybe you never know in the future. You know, I feel like that viewpoint is like common through our age group. So you know, like down the line, like the next generation, like our kids will just have like, you know, the support to just do what you like, whatever you want to put your mind to. If you're serious about it, go for it. You know.
I feel it, and I get why our parents think like that too.
It also comes down to security too. So like safety, well, maybe security goes under the same blanket as safety, because say you take like a parent like Will Smith, right? He's gonna allow his son and his daughter to do anything they want. You feel me? Just because realistically, if they fail, there's a safety net behind it, backing it. You feel me? The same thing with like a lot of like rich private parents that like send they kid off to college fully paid for and allow them to do what the fuck they want, because in the back of their mind, worst comes to worst, they can always work for my company, they can always do that in the third, they can always you feel me? Like that's just comes down to the security of, all right, even if you do fail, you have a backup plan type shit, where other people's like, there's no room to fail, because if you fail, there's no backup plan for you, there's no other alternative where it's like, all right, I can put my whole time and effort into this now, you know? A lot of people don't have the opportunity to take risks because they have no room for failure or no room to fail type shit, you know? But I think you overcome that, though, a lot of people will be a lot more happier, can figure out what they want to do in life, experience more things, shit. Make the world a better place, honestly, if everybody take risks. But I might just be chatting, or I might just be seeing my third eye right now.
Or just, like, maybe, like, have, like, you know, have like a more variety of careers. You know what I mean? Because like you say, you want to be a rapper, or like you want to do this, you want to do that. That's not an actual job. That's like you're gonna get hit with. So like maybe like
anything's a job. Right?
Well, yeah, but like you know, like it's not seen as that. You know what I mean? That makes sense. No,
it does. But at the end of the day, if you know what you know, fuck what somebody above you say. You know what I mean? Like. This is a profitable market. Like people don't think podcasting is a profitable market.
I mean, as long as the thing is, it just comes down to believing yourself for real.
Exactly. That's what I said. Like,
hey man, you gotta believe in yourself before everybody else do, because nobody else gonna believe you until you start believing in yourself.
Right.
There's more than one way to live life.
For sure.
It's a couple ways to live life, man.
What a good way to start. You know, just.
Yeah, leave y'all something to
think about.
Open up the brain, open up the membrane. You feel me?
Or you got something to say? You know, the comment section's always there. If you're.
What y'all thinking about, man? What's on y'all mind? What's puzzling y'all? First off, did we talk about y'all weeks, man? Let's get into it. What everybody do?
That's where I'm at right now. I'm just at a point where I'm always questioning myself. Like, is this really what I want to do? Is this like I'm so upset the fact that like, man, I'm not upset, but it's not even just my parents, but like everybody around me is, oh, when you graduate college, you just go straight for your master's, and I don't want to. I want to take a 6-month break and start in January because niggas been doing school non-stop
since you were 5,
bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then my whole thing is just like, at least for me, I know for a fact that I need my master's, so I'm gonna go back. You know what I mean? Like, people say, oh, you might get comfortable and not want to go, but it's the fact that like I will if I'm gonna go in January regardless. But it's like it's always fucking something. Because now, right? Let's say, listen to everybody else. I do what I do, graduate college, start my master's right away. Now, if I get my master's and just sit and don't do nothing with it, and now go do what I want to do, my head is like, there's gonna be something else. Oh, Rashad, why aren't you doing this? You have your master's. You should be working this, that, and a third. Yo, I've been listening to you forever. I did what you wanted me to do. Chill off me now. I can really just get my master's and sit, and I can just sit on it. Because at the end of the day, I have it. If I go to any this, that, and a third, I can be like, yo, I got the requirements to do what I have to do, right? But
I think it looks bad if you just sit on it type shit.
But then now it looks better if I sit on it now, because just you see, it's always fucking something. Like I don't know. But yeah, this week is alright. Or the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. It's been alright. You feel me? School's about to start. Yuck. But I mean, at the same time, it's good because niggas
victory lap season, man. Final stretch
type shit. So
finish line.
Yeah, we gonna see how it's gonna be very stressful. I already know it, but we gonna see how it goes. Like I said, a year of self-discipline. I'm not trying to be that nigga handing in work late, asking for an extension. I'm gonna really try to be on my shit for real. So we gonna see how it goes.
Hearing you.
Yeah.
Hearing you.
You niggas.
You know, work. But I'm back to 5 days a week, but I still might go in for that 6th day. Like, damn. It's not that bad. You know, it's just been cold. I need to buy gloves. I haven't.
Frostbite?
What?
You call frostbite?
No. But you
like
know,
handling shit.
It's type destroying my hands, real shit. Like it's bad. It's bad. I don't want to be like 60 with like sandpaper. Yeah. It's already starting to get calluses and shit. But yeah, so I'm just trying to buy gloves, stay warm, and just work, man. You know.
I feel that, as you should.
What about you, Sean? What's your
2-week hiatus. I watched a lot of movies, watched a lot of shows, listened to a lot of music, a little bit of everything until I had to go back to school, you know. So class starts Tuesday, right after Martin Luther King Day. So basically get my bread together, you know what I mean, start packing up, getting ready to go back to the bullshit for another semester, man. Last spring semester, you know what I mean. So
shit, that's crazy. I feel like y'all just like got on break. Like
this break went by so quick.
That's you. But at the same time, it feels like that. Like I remember when niggas just first got into college, like, and then now niggas about to graduate. That's crazy.
Time goes by that quick.
Like honestly, like I think the longest year probably was freshman year, and after that, everything else was a blip. It literally was a blip.
The longest year was freshman year.
Then after that, cause think about it. After that, then legit, we got half a sophomore year. Then COVID happened.
Yeah,
then a whole junior year's on COVID, and now we come back, bruh. That's crazy.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's crazy. Niggas got a year and a half of a college experience. Maybe you count 2 because you got to finish his senior year. So it's like that's wild to me, man.
50% online, 50% in person.
That's wild. And then the way we going is gonna be fully technology based, online learning, virtual experience. Oh, it's gonna be wild, man. Like the internet is only gonna get crazier. Technology is only gonna get more advanced. It's just gonna be mass hysteria everywhere, man. With that being said, though, can't complain too much. Good little 2 weeks, you feel me?
Haircut business doing right over here in the Berg?
It's all right, man. You know what I mean? So
was money better than ship? Hair wise?
Just cause my steady clientele base is over there right now. So I mean, but with that being said, though, me working 5 days a week over here, I don't have the same amount of time cutting hair as I would. Like I have to turn down a lot of people. Like, damn, I have work. Like I got work. Like I really can't. Or it's like it's dumb late to the point where like I'm too tired to go over there and cut somebody else's hair. You feel me? Like I did like what I do before I cut your brother's hair. I took a little trip to what it's not Toby Hannah, but like
this morning.
Not today, but like the other day. Regardless, I took a little drive out there, you feel me? And then nigga blessed, obviously, because a little gas, you know what I mean? Took a little time, hit to get ready for his date and stuff, so...
Oh, you had a date?
You know what I mean? So I be doing what I can, you feel me? I make them house calls, I can, you know, I'm driving out there, I'll bless the clientele, make sure they looking good, you know what I mean? All this. But regardless, it's easier if I just, pull up to the location. You already know where I'm at, this, that, and the third, and it's easier, you know? But that's how it is. C'est la vie, man.
And you leave one?
Well, how the snow is playing out, I'm going off Mother Nature's type time, honestly.
So you probably gonna leave like Thursday, bro? Shit.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I really don't know.
Niggas might need a lineup.
We'll see.
Niggas might need a lineup.
Niggas
might need a lineup. It's just a lineup though, like literally just a shape up, no tape, no nothing.
Yeah, you want to cut my shit before you go?
Well, we'll talk.
I'm kidding.
Boo, tomato cans.
I don't need a haircut yet. I got you in like 7 months.
Just line up.
He said summer.
7 months.
See it in the summer.
7 months.
Oh, it's for your birthday? No, your birthday's in August. That's 8 months. Actually, you don't count this month, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. You can come here for my birthday.
To summer.
You fuck my shit up, you gotta pay me though. You feel me? Like,
imagine. Haha.
That's hilarious.
Hey man.
Sean probably be nice by then. Yeah, you can cut my shit for my birthday. I'll shake on it with my left hand, so I don't gotta like follow through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's ugly.
With that being said, done. What we getting into, y'all? It's a lot of things that happen, a lot of things we can speak on, a lot of things we can talk about. You feel me? First, before we get into it, though, I do want to say biggest condolences to everybody that passed away in the fire in the Bronx. I
heard about that. It was like 17 people.
It was a lot. It was
like an apartment building.
Yeah, it was in an apartment building. It's crazy, man. It was crazy. Rest in peace to Bob. Was it Saget?
Yep. Bob Saget, yeah.
Bob Saget as well.
But he was like a not saying he deserved to die, but
apparently there's stuff coming out saying that like he was like a
stuff's been out saying that like
he was like a predator or something.
Yeah, like he used to touch a fake doll of Mary Kate and Ashley on the set of Full House, like
hey, just
sexually, like he
admitted
it.
Recipe.
Yeah.
Regardless,
I just didn't know that.
Regardless, I'm not gonna.
I didn't either.
I don't know, but rest in peace to the people that passed away recently.
Betty White,
we talked about that though, right?
I know.
Yeah. And then recently I just seen earlier today or yesterday, there was like a chemical plant blew up in New Jersey, and they were telling the best advice they could tell like the citizens.
Roll your window up, bro.
Make sure you close your windows. But it's like the government, like you said, don't give a fuck about us. Honestly, bro, it's all about power, man. Because first off, why are there people that close like to a chemical plant? You feel me? Where like if worst comes to worst, it does explode or like there's a leak or something, they can get contamination from it though. Like
there's like a plastic factory right behind Walmart.
Plastic is a chemical plant though.
But if you're burning plastic, that's not good to inhale the fumes and shit. What if that catches on fire?
You're right. Regardless, it's the fact that the government don't give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? They don't care because the best thing they can say is just close your windows. You'll be alright. Don't breathe in any air. You'll be alright.
The scene is so sad, by the way. I'm sorry. Like, this is my favorite scene, but it's so sad.
F.M. singing to Gloria?
Like, he's trying to sing, but he's just getting embarrassed. Continue.
That was basically it.
But is it like the government? Because it was the mayor. I mean, that's like state government, but like not like big homie government. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's some powers above the regular people. That
Yeah.
control it. You feel me?
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. You know what I mean?
Michael Jackson Ben said that.
He knew.
Oh, that song is so good.
You want to sing it? You want to sing it for other people?
Nah, I can't sing my Michael.
What if he's like, what if
might get demonetized? Yeah, we can't do that.
I just started going crazy.
Starting to the dance.
We'd have to go viral. We'd have to.
Nah, bro. Do I want to? I want to tap into this first off. Because I was supposed to talk about it last episode, but we didn't record. But holiday text, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm not doing it at this point. If you don't text me first for the holidays, I'm not texting nobody. That's too many people to text. If I think of one person, I'm gonna think of another person. If I think of another person, it's gonna keep going on and on.
And then what if
on.
somebody else is on the same type of time as you, and neither of y'all text each other?
Okay, we still talk though. It's not, I'm not gonna talk to you, but it's just like I'm not doing that because like I feel like if I text certain aunts, I'm like, damn, but I didn't text this aunt, this that, and I gotta text the whole. I'm not doing all that, bro. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. If I see you in person, obviously I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna go through my whole contact list and tell. Yeah, all right, bro. So from now on, I'm not sending no holiday text, and not because I don't fuck with you. It's just a lot of work. Because I'm gonna start feeling bad about myself if I text somebody else and don't text this person like, ah, damn, you know what I mean? It's just too much. It's too much. If you feel away, I don't know what to tell you. If you didn't get a Happy New Year's from me,
just know you meant it.
Oh
though.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That goes for literally every fucking holiday. I'm sorry.
So you done with all
Even
the holidays?
birthdays?
Birthdays, that's different. That's not a holiday. That's your birthday. I'm gonna text you if I know when your birthday is. I'm gonna tell you. But I'm saying like
all holidays you're done. Christmas,
Merry Christmas. I'm not
New
sending
Year's,
No Happy Juneteenth?
Happy New Year's,
Juneteenth, Easter,
Who
Halloween,
even says happy? Yeah, I hate that.
July
You know,
4th,
Happy Easter?
Kwanzaa.
none of that, bro. I think the only thing that might put effort in is like the Happy Father's Day and Happy Mother's Day. But otherwise than that, bro, I'm not.
You talking with your own parents?
No, if they in my house, I'm gonna see them.
So then you be saying Happy Father's Day and Happy Mother's Day to other people then?
Like my uncles and stuff. Happy Father's Day, but at least that's what I mean.
You're a better human being than me.
That's what I do. At least like the close aunts and uncles, like
you're-
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you're a better human being than me.
Yeah, I mean, why not? That's just me though. It all depends. I'm not gonna say to an uncle I haven't talked to in a fucking minute, but I'm talking about like niggas, my uncles, like my close uncle. Yeah, I'm gonna say Happy Father's Day. You feel me? Same thing with the Mother's Day to the aunts and all that. Yeah, but other shit though, I'm not doing. I'm not. If we're not in the whole mass group text, I'm not texting everybody individually. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna start off with. That's just how I feel about it, because that's a lot. I wanted to text niggas for Happy New Year and shit like that, but it's like that's a lot of people.
I don't think I texted anybody.
I didn't. That's why I just posted on my private. Happy New Year,
I
everybody.
didn't post shit.
Blessings.
I was just like,
Blessings.
we here.
All right.
We here with it.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I mean, understandable, I guess. To each his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's no hate. It's just that like you rather not.
That's literally what it is. I'm not doing that.
You rather
bro.
not.
I'm not doing that.
It's too much work.
It really is, bro. And another thing too. Posting on my private is like I said, I don't know about y'all, but I think about people like every day. Like certain friends and stuff. I really be thinking about people every day, but it's like at this point, I know we had this conversation like probably like a year ago, me and Sean, like on podcasts and shit, like, oh, you should text people if you're missing. I'm not doing that either.
Even if you think about them?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
So then I think that's different though. Like you're not even gonna reach out at all now?
Nah, bro. You know what I mean?
Like saying what? Like I'm thinking about you. Like
Because what is that gonna? Because my whole thing is that where's that gonna lead?
Or
to?
at least just check it out.
catch up?
Though?
Yeah, like
At least just check up, right?
Hey, how's it going? You doing all right? Yeah, all right, bro. I don't know. It's just like I'm not doing that.
I mean, nobody's forcing you.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like I'm not even doing that because the amount of people I think about a week, and I really be missing certain niggas for real. And I be wanting to like, because I miss my friends, like friends, people. Some people I want to see because they make me laugh and shit. Like I don't see them, and it's just like, oh well, it is what it is. I don't know.
damn, I don't know either. Like, I mean, I don't want to say like I feel like a way if I don't get like a certain like Christmas text or anything, but I don't know. I mean, like I guess it says more that if you do it, you know what I mean? Like you put the effort in to like reach out. But I like it's not nothing to like fret over if you don't.
That's
at
my
the
whole
same time.
point.
That's
Yeah,
why I say like it
a
says
bitch
more.
about I don't know.
Fuck it, dry DMs all 2022, right?
Not even dry D. Is it? I guess. I don't know. I be thinking about this one dude. He hit me up, old friend and shit like that. He's like, oh, we should chill this, that, and the third. But he lives in like New York, and I have school so often. And you see what I'm saying? Like we haven't hung out yet. I told him I hit him. Like I'll let you know. But it's like the way my parents are. I can't give you a certain time. Like yo, just pull up, and I'm definitely at the house type shit. So I don't want you to come up here for no reason. Like on kind of my end, it looks fake. Like damn, it's been like 6 months. He still hasn't hit me back. But it's like I think about this nigga often. You feel me? So it's just like it's gonna happen eventually. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I'm going back to my introverted ways for real.
Nigga said loner days. Shit.
I'm really going back to
with
that.
it.
I'm going back to the thing where if you didn't hit me up first, you not hearing from me. That's why I'm going back, because that shit has been working pretty well. Been working well all my life. You text me first, I'm gonna be right there, yo. This, that, and third, yeah. But for the past the whole COVID thing, 2 years being inside the crib, I tried texting niggas, this, that, and third, blah blah blah. What's up? This link has not been working around.
Well, I think it's different now, just because before at one point niggas wasn't even trying to link though because of COVID. Like, but that shit.
Well, I'm not talking about like when it first popped. Oh, yo, let's link. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like just the past 2 years, niggas been trying to be out going. It's just like it's a lot of energy and shit. I'm not with that. If you don't hit me up first,
he said he's tired of wasting his energy, man. Damn.
And people gonna say line goes both ways. You're damn straight it does. But the chances of me answering your shit and you answering mine is there's a difference. It's a difference. You feel me? I'm definitely gonna hit answer back. I don't know. Is that entitled? Who cares?
Nah. I feel you certain. I feel you to a certain extent though. I feel to a certain extent.
Yeah. But that's a topic that I just want to get off. Or maybe a rant.
Talk your piece, man. Talk your piece.
Getting off your chest is pee, bro. That's real pee.
That's real pee. You pushing pee for that, man. Bro, you pushing pee for that.
Well, since we were talking about Michael Jackson, I saw a tweet which was like not true. It said that it was talking about how Quincy Jones didn't work with Michael Jackson until he was like 55, which is not true. It said Quincy Jones didn't start working with Michael Jackson until he was 55, and
Michael
you never
Jackson
know.
Not at 50.
No, Quincy Jones started working with Michael Jackson at 55. Like
when
Quincy
he was
Jones,
55.
yeah. And it said you never know when you'll get your big break, and then it was like, well, he had four Grammys before that. But I'm like waiting for your big break. I mean, like there has to be a point where it's just like fuck it, like shit, like I don't want to say like give up, but like
That's what you're saying.
Like maybe like adjust on some shit, like I don't know. But basically, what I'm asking is like, would you rather have your big break now, or you think you could like wait for it?
Define like wait for it though to win.
Wait, like
I think I would wait, especially if I'm nice at my craft. Like eventually, it's gonna come to me. You know
till like 40. Like you're 21 now. Like wait till you're 40.
40.
Yeah, like you won't catch shit till like you're 40. Then niggas like
it is what it is. But then when it comes, you know what I mean?
But
Because if that's the case, if I'm doing what I'm doing, and so I'm 40, I catch a big break. Now I have all this shit behind me. Like yo, y'all niggas go back. Listen, you see what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just like not releasing anything or not doing nothing. I have all this shit. If I blow up at 40. And I blew it for a reason. Niggas gonna go back to those. I'm gonna gain money from the shit I worked on. So at the end of the day, it all pays off.
But what if you're also gonna be at a certain point in your life when you're 42? You know what I mean?
Yeah, times are gonna be different. Things are gonna change. Now it's the same thing.
But not even that. Like say look, like you're gonna have the money and all that shit. What if you already have like a stable job? You got your own place. You got like.
I'm gonna be mad at more money.
No, but not mad. But like, what's the point of having more money? Like, you gotta your life is good already. Like,
you could always use more money because you could do more stuff with it though.
And it's still your craft though. If it's something you genuinely like to do, you know what I mean? Like, why not?
Well, my whole thing was like, well, shit. I'd rather have it now because like, if I get it later, like, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of time and money to do shit that I would do when I was like 20, like in my 20s. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
So how'd you blow up from it now if you're still not doing it?
What do you mean?
Like you saying times has changed, you would be doing you're not doing the same shit you was doing when you was 20. So how would you blow up now? Like, how would you blow up later if you wasn't doing it at that
I don't know, like just hypothetically, like
that just happens though, cause like random shit though where it's like you put something out and then like it doesn't catch traction for until years later though. Like that just happens just because of the internet, you know? Like the internet's real weird like that. This is very common with music though. You feel me? Or like at least like. Where like there's TikTok songs that are blown up now, you know, they came out like X amount of years ago, like 8 years ago plus, you know.
Like people are just. I bet you them artists are still making music.
Exactly, probably, but
that's
like
what I'm saying.
But like it's just this is weird like that, you know what I mean? Like certain shit blows up like later in life. You feel me?
But the only point I'm making is that like if you're still doing it, it shouldn't be a problem. I think like you should. Are you trying to say like let's say we stop doing a podcast like 2030 and then like 2050 is just like yo F.L.n'C is like now it's just like then now we gotta come back or what are we doing?
I mean I would come back because like this doesn't take much to do.
But you're saying the problem is what if we're doing different things though in life now, right? Like niggas have careers, niggas got families.
Nah, yeah, like maybe like you
how would that
like
work?
the way like when you were doing your podcast, like your life is different, but now you're like I'm chilling now, like.
You guys ever see yourself stopping doing this?
Stop doing the podcast?
Maybe it won't be as consistent, but I'm saying like you ever see like I'm done to talking in front of a camera and like
not off of like I want to, but if it's like the time came, like
And the grand scheme of things, I like putting people on, man. You feel me? Like I really enjoy doing that. So this is just a way of doing it. You feel me?
Right.
So regardless, I think I'm gonna still be putting people on. I'm still gonna be trying to find some way to help move the nation as a collective. You feel me? Even that's with y'all or me just speaking to a camera by myself. You feel me? So.
Well, shit, the way we're going, we could probably keep doing the podcast forever, like real shit, like right where we are, like
honestly.
And the way the world is going, you feel me? Virtual podcast might be a thing. You feel me? The internet got real weird, man. Like I'm gonna keep saying that because the shit that used to happen 50 years ago is not happening no more, and it's just evolved.
Well,
to something
the internet
crazier.
50 years ago wasn't the internet is now.
Exactly. So like, imagine 50 years from now, the internet. Oh my goodness, Web3 is gonna take over, man. It's gonna be something.
What is that?
It's like different phases of the internet, basically. Like Web 1 was just like username, password, shit. You feel me? And just logging into like the computer.
So Web 2 is what, Face ID, or is this
Web 2 is like actually like interacting and like you said, like Facebook and like Instagram,
like
and
interacting
like
with each other, type
like
shit.
Google searching for information and getting rapid responses and stuff like that. And like Web 3 is like direction we're going, where it's like ownership of the things that you now did in Web 2. You feel me? Like Web 2 is like creating the content and putting it out there for everybody to view. Well, Web 3 is the ownership of your own content and putting it out there. It's basically just more in depth of everything. You feel me? But it comes down to a lot of ownership shit, basically. It's crazy, man. Like I don't know. The internet made a lot of weird people too. Like
Speed.
Who's that?
Actual Speed.
Who?
I don't think he knows.
He acts gay for like Twitch and says like racist shit and stuff.
What? Really?
Like Aiden Ross?
Yeah, he be with them.
Oh, okay.
But Aiden Ross don't be doing shit.
Nah, Aiden Ross don't be.
But he
be acting gay shit. Well, Speed, like there was like he got killed in a game and he was like, "Master, I don't want to pick cotton anymore."
I don't know.
He be doing that shit all the time though. I'm not talking about me, but we have a friend that be doing that.
That's not P. That's not pushing
not P. Word.
That's not pushing P, man.
They're black and they say shit like that.
Splurge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He be doing that shit all the time. Like
Wow. So he should take accountability for that. He should take accountability for that.
Word, it's his fault.
Yeah. But
it's his fault.
Yeah.
You gotta take accountability for that, man.
That's funny.
Something women will never do. Oh.
But what
That's
would you,
hilarious. You be throwing. Is everything okay?
Oh no! I'm alright. I'm just saying in general though, because like I do notice that women never take accountability for nothing.
You know, I be you ever see those posts or tweets or something where it's just like, oh, if you're an all men podcast always talking about women, that's like a red flag or something.
I've never seen that.
No,
y'all, you say y'all niggas?
I was saying, do y'all ever be like, damn?
I've never seen that.
At us or no?
I've never seen that.
You never seen that post?
No.
And I saw one and I commented like, why not both? Like it was like I want to see a podcast about talk about like nerd shit and like world views and shit, not just men versus women. And I was like, why not both? Because I mean, we get into some real shit, but
that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, we do.
Y'all
talk
niggas
about
got your
biases.
biases.
I'm cool, and I feel like I've been Rashad has grown since the beginning of the shit to now. I've definitely there's a big change because before what tweaking, now it's just I don't even say nothing. It's like y'all already know what it is. The game is the game. If you don't know it, I don't know what to tell you. But
Yeah, so y'all don't think y'all just jump to women as devious too quick?
James, prime example would be women being devious. Audrey Graham, Drake situation. Women not devious for that? Well, women are not.
That is devious.
Exactly, and we're just talking about it. Like women put themselves in a situation where we have to talk about it because it's something that's like
But
normal
niggas do
human
devious
beings
shit too, though.
Bro, but it's the fact that in that situation, right, a woman is clearly being devious, and we have to talk about it. Another situation where men was being devious, or like to that level, what can you think of that happened recently?
Tristan Thompson.
with the kid,
What he did?
having another kid with somebody.
Oh, I mean, that's devious. I ain't see that. I ain't see it.
Look,
I ain't see that.
The shrug though. The shrug.
I ain't see it though.
Shrug,
I ain't see it though. But regardless,
so you didn't see
that's still some devious shit though.
It is devious, but like
that's some devious shit.
I don't want to be the one to say which one's more devious.
Yeah, that's why. That's the whole time. That's the time, and I've been on this whole time that every like whether it's devious or not, niggas
But
are wrong.
but which one is more devious though? In that situation, right now, two shit that happened this week,
and
which one is more devious?
What do you mean?
The woman
trying to impregnate herself with the semen, Drake semen, or Tristan Thompson just having another kid with somebody else, which is more devious?
What's more devious? Tristan Thompson.
I think that's up for debate. What do y'all think? Right in the comments right now. Who's more devious? A woman trying to trap Drake,
trying to steal,
or Tristan Thompson cheating on his ex-girlfriend with another woman?
How do you cheat on your ex-girlfriend?
Exactly.
They were together on some shit.
But they're on this break though. Like they're not officially together though. They're not.
And then Tristan Thompson's more devious. You're lying.
He's sneaking around. He's been sneaking around.
James.
That girl had the opportunity for 10 minutes, for 10-20 minutes. Tristan Thompson's been out here years.
But this woman planned this, obviously. Do you think this is a spur of the moment or this wasn't premeditated? James,
I mean,
James, this woman had sex with Drake, right? Waited until he went to the bathroom, right? Came out, and then she goes to the bathroom
to steal the condom, and then she puts it in there. You put hot sauce in, and now sure shit's burning. And
then she has the nerve to now she has the nerve to be like, oh, "I'm about to sue this nigga."
Look. Who
James,
cares? But look,
James, that's not devious.
Who cares? Which one's more devious?
Exactly. Nobody said who cares more. It's the fact that we talked about the Drake situation because it's more relevant at the time because. First of all, I didn't hear about the Tristan Thompson situation. You feel me? And then, in my opinion, that was the most devious shit I've seen across the board from men/women. You know what I mean?
If we had to scale it,
we had to scale
we have to?
We don't have to. If we don't have to.
If we had to. You're right. Everything is on a scale.
You're right. We don't have to.
Everything is on a scale.
You don't have to.
Everything's on a scale because you at the same time. If this was a woman podcast, niggas ain't shit. This, that, and third. They can talk their shit, but why we gotta scale it though? Because y'all be doing ain't shit too. So if we just don't want to scale, nigga, yeah, we're more ain't shit, but y'all more devious. Now what? We both do it, but y'all more.
So you're more sneaky, but we're more ain't shit. But what, like, so that's like
apples to oranges.
That doesn't do anything though.
It's like apples to oranges, man. Fruit is fruit.
Right.
They both get spoiled. They both get spoiled. I mean, sometimes. Some sour apples can spoil the bunch, though. Shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Take that information where you want.
All I just want to say is this is the I don't even know where we came from this topic.
From catching your big break an hour later.
Nah, the internet is just being weird, and bitches are devious. Females,
women,
and women need to take themselves accountable because.
Oh, it's because I said the posting. Like, y'all ever see that and be like, damn, maybe they're talking about us. But that's the thing, though. If you don't listen to our whole podcast, you're not gonna, you know what I mean? Because obviously we posted clips of us talking about it to create convo. But I guess we might have to change that route, right?
Well, I think people are taking it out of context. No, you're just assuming. Don't assume, man.
I mean, shit, that's what a lot of people do nowadays. They just look at the clips. Oh, that's how they talk about this, and the third. Like, I literally saw that and went through our shit to make sure like our shit was just that. And it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. So I mean, so what? And what if we did, or what, or what?
That's a culture, though. That's a market.
It is, but.
Since we already talked about women not taking accountability, let's just bring it up real quick. What's going on? What's going on with women not taking accountability? You feel me? Like, why they never want to be held accountable for shit?
What are you talking about? I need context here.
Context right now. Boom. So, prime example.
Well, let's change it from women to your example.
All right. So, like I said, boom. Prime example, right? So, my mom was upset about something with my sister, right? And then the fact that she was upset with my sister about something, right? Her being mad at my sister, and now she's upset with everybody. You feel me? Like, now everybody has to take the backlash and the hatred, the anger, because she was upset about something with her. You feel me? Like, why can't you be accountable that she made you mad, or the discrepancy is between her and y'all take that somewhere else? Don't get mad at me or direct that anger towards anybody else because y'all in a situation between y'all two.
See, now my mind goes straight to that's just a coping mechanism though, because that can just happen with anybody. Because I could be tight. You just having a bad day. It's like Jason Derulo. He had a bad day. He took it on those niggas who called him mushroom. You know what I mean? It's just a coping mechanism.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end he wasn't really mad at it. If he was having a good day and instead he probably just walked it off. He was upset.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah, so I mean,
understandable. I see. That's a good example. That's a really good example.
Yeah. That's funny. He really knocked them niggas out. Not knock them out, but
I mean, like he got the hands with him. You feel me? Like he was upset.
That's a big nigga though.
Made him mad. You feel me? Made him mad.
As he should.
But I do hate that though. I feel like it's a mom thing. Well, the mom's are a woman. Let me stop. But it's just like that's if the mom is upset, the whole house now got to be in shambles.
Happy wife, happy life.
But also comes out to things too, right?
Yeah.
it comes down to the fact that like what women do, like I'm not sure if it's a mom thing or just women in general across the board. Maybe I don't think it's a man thing, because women, when they like, when their issues or like they're like the problem is with them, they don't want to communicate. They'll just shut down and not talk about it. Like, oh, you just go away. I don't want to talk about it. I know a few niggas that I don't want to talk about it.
I knew a few niggas that did that.
You feel me? And then, but then if we're the problem or the man is the issue or the other person happens to be the problem itself and wants to communicate, they'll talk about it all day. You feel me? Oh, you're the problem? Oh, let's talk about it. But if I'm the, or
well, that's not easy to hear that you're a problem or anything.
Exactly, so like, though. But that just comes down to the fact that like women want to shut down so quickly.
But is that a woman thing, or because guys do that too?
Man, do they really?
Like, if I'm the problem and I don't want to talk to somebody because do I know I'm the problem? Like women know they're the problem.
But guys go through denial too. That's my point. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying Sean's like example. Are you saying like the woman that's mad, she knows she's a problem and doesn't want to talk about it? Like she consciously knows, like,
when you go to her saying that she's the problem, she doesn't want to talk about it. She has no problem coming to you saying that you're the problem.
Exactly.
Oh, I've never been in that situation. Have I been in that situation? I never went to somebody saying like, "Oh, you're this."
Well, I'm not saying that you come to saying like you're a problem, but it's like the situation. The situation involves like, yeah, like you're mad over something like you caused. You feel me?
Oh,
like you're mad over something you caused though. So let's talk about it. It's like, no, I'd rather not talk about it though. I'd rather just shut down. You feel me?
But if talk about it later.
Not even that though. Just not talk about it.
Just ignore it. If they ignore it, that's a problem. But if they shut down and want to talk about it later, so they're in a better space, that's different. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it's a
person thing.
Like a situation by situation base.
Which can apply to anybody.
True. But I just tend to notice a lot more women. Cause I don't know a man that like, nigga, we gonna talk about it. You got a problem, we can solve it. You feel me?
So James, if you're saying shit is always just a people thing, why is there like, so you don't believe in like, oh, there's woman traits and there's men traits?
Traits?
Characteristics?
Yeah. So you do
physical traits, yeah.
No. There's personality shit.
Like because like women produce more estrogen, men produce testosterone. Those have different effects on hormones and shit. But I'm not gonna just say that one gender is worse than the other or something. Like,
but what if that's not worse? What if they're better? I'm just saying in general. Though. You can't count it when it's positive.
But
though,
they may like lean.
You're not counting
like one may lean towards something else more. But like, I don't think the numbers are that different that it's like, all right, enough to point a finger. You know what I mean?
So when it says women are more emotional, now what? That's
they're more emotional
than men. You don't believe that?
No, I do.
All right.
That's the
drastic number we can point.
But that was talking about the sense of like who do wrong, like who do like wrong.
But you can't count it when it's positive, and then don't count it when it's negative. Though you can't. It seems like you only have a problem with it if it's negative. But if I say,
because I say like everybody does wrong shit.
So everybody does good shit too.
So women, what if I say, women are more like
lovable than men,
like more caretakers, like they have that motherly nature. What are you gonna say to that? Oh, that's men too. Everybody
do they? I mean, like fathers take care of their kids, like in. Like I mean, some animals are like monogamous, so like.
No, we're not talking about animals. We're talking about people. There are women.
We're talking about genders, nigga. We're talking about men and women.
So there are females, or there are females, right, that literally don't want the kids and dump them in a dumpster. We seen that this week, right? Or that was last week?
It was.
No, that shit was recent. That was recent.
Last 2 weeks. The woman, she was 18, dumped her baby in the garbage.
Exactly. That's some devious, evil shit right there, and that was from a woman that birthed that same kid. What you gotta say about that, Jameson?
That's wrong.
That's wrong. That's it.
What else is there to say? That is wrong.
I don't know, man.
She could have done something else with that baby.
Definitely should have. Definitely could have.
My whole thing is just that, like,
I'm nitpicking.
Yeah.
OD.
By saying that men are just as wrong as women.
Not that, but I'm just saying, like, there's woman traits and there's men traits.
But I don't think devious exclusively applies to women, though.
No, I don't want to say that. I don't think so either.
I'm just saying in general, but because you're saying that's a people by people thing. So I actually do you do that for everything?
Do I do what?
It's a people by people thing for everything.
Well, it depends. Like every situation is different. Like you can't
And then I came to you saying there's certain things known as woman traits and there's certain things as men traits. Like we know that.
Yeah.
But do you believe in that?
Yeah. Like you said, women are more emotional than men.
Okay. I don't think you pushing P. I don't think you pushing P.
By saying people are wrong?
I don't think you pushing P.
Why not?
I think you're biased, man.
I'm biased against women or against men?
I think you're biased, man.
Against what?
I think you're biased.
Against what?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll find out, though. Find out.
That's funny.
Find out.
Niggas argue.
No, because how can I be biased? Like,
last week.
My whole point is that, like, this whole devious, like, pointing fingers.
I was trying to take it away from the devious thing, like.
But even, not being, that's what I was talking about, like, devious shit. It's case by case, I guess, yeah. Depends on what trait we're talking about. Yeah.
Let's talk about money. When it comes to money, right? Who's worse?
Who's worse? Worse at what?
With money.
Can you determine that?
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Open question.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I feel like you're either have good money management skills or you don't.
I think that's a people to people example, right?
Yes.
You can say money is a people to people example.
Money management, yeah.
Information. Who's better at giving information?
At giving information?
Yeah.
Like teaching and shit?
Just giving information.
Giving like.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I guess teaching.
Teaching? I don't know.
Teaching is more of a woman thing. We've seen it. There's so much. I can count on my fingers how much male teachers I've had.
But that could be like a society thing.
Exactly. That comes down to the stigma. Like they don't want male teachers though. Yeah. But isn't that crazy though? What do you think about that then?
They don't want male teachers.
Well, yeah. I feel like if you're capable of teaching, you should teach no matter what your gender is. You know what I mean? I've had good male teachers. I've had bad male teachers.
So then your opinions on male teachers teaching young kids, right? What are your stance on that though? You think that like are you against it or are you for it though?
See, I think the reason why we see so much woman teachers is because they have that motherly trait with kids.
No, but it's also
how to do well with kids.
That too.
But
right?
not every woman knows how to nurture.
But it's a woman trait to have that.
But it's also
you just want to care for them, like.
I guess, but there's also a stigma too that comes with it that they don't like with certain people, certain parents don't want a man teaching their kids though. That's just how it is.
Why not?
Because they're like, yo, why do you want to be a teacher for like elementary kids or like kindergarten kids? Like that's the real conversations that women have had. They have.
That's weird.
Some people like teaching.
That's weird though.
I don't know. Well, what's your stance on it though, huh?
My stance on men being teachers, I feel like men can be teachers. Yes.
I feel like when you start getting to college or maybe high school, that's when you start seeing more male professors.
Exactly though, because they don't want men teaching young kids basically.
Is it like a molestation thing?
It's a stigma because like why do you want to be around kids or like young kids all the time basically? You feel me? That's what it comes down to. But no,
hey, but the women be molesting the little boys too.
Exactly, because but that stigma's not there for women though. It's not a people to people situation.
Well, that's a society thing because you got like things where
now it's a society thing.
It is because I saw some where a woman was at like a baseball game and she flashed like she whipped out her boobs and this angry mom like said something to her like you shouldn't have do that and they like threw beer on her
because her kids were around. That's why.
But if a guy did that and like whipped his wiener around, like cops would have been there in like 2 seconds.
Right.
So then, what do you say about that situation?
That's wrong. She should have got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
She should have got beer thrown on her.
The one that flashed the kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you trying to calculate my bias that aren't there?
I mean, I'm just answering. You know what I mean? He's listening. You know, receiving the information. Interesting. People aren't getting their voices heard. Maybe it going to correlate to that. Basically, if you're not a powerhouse, if you're not a industry giant or a musical giant or a giant in whatever field you are in, you won't get your voice across. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have the resources.
You don't have the resources to get your point heard by the people it needs to be heard. You know what I mean? So like, it comes down to the fact that like you need a connection with that big giant.
You need to know people. That's where you get networking from.
Start networking to get the connection with that giant. You feel me? Because
and that's your resource right there. What are you talking about? You just talking about in general? Because if that's the case, your resource is social media, which is accessible to everybody.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm just like trying to make the point that like, if you're not a big giant though, you're not gonna get your voice heard or your idea taken seriously though. That's basically my main point. You feel me? Like the little guy will never get you. Like no one's ever gonna listen to the little guy because he's a little guy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like not until like
he does something.
Not until he does something that's like okay.
That gets your attention and like
not even if you get some of his attention, you still might not even take it seriously though. Not until he has some power behind it, either money, power, respect behind it, or you gonna take it seriously. But them
getting
though.
Attention might like do something.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That's definitely a what is it, a whistleblower though to like all right maybe we'll start tapping in, maybe we'll start listening. You feel me? But in the grand scheme of things though, if you the little guy is never gonna be heard or listened to because there's always gonna be a giant that's like saying something else that people are never gonna listen to the little guy. You feel me? It's like kids. You feel me? It's like a lot of times kids might be saying the right thing or might know something before somebody else, but nobody ever gonna listen to a kid because like, oh, you're a kid. Watch how I listen to
that's you. Fucked up though. That's like
and see that's why I fuck with Jaden Smith because in one of his songs, I forget what it was. I listened to it like over the week. He said something. He basically said like, oh, I'm gonna look at a 9-year and say like, oh, you're in control. Like just give kids that power because you know what I mean?
Because they don't get that validation.
That's
like,
what naturally. I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So it kind of goes to what you're saying. Like kids might know, not better, but might know something we don't. I forgot what song was it. Beast Mode or something. You guys gotta listen to it. But he basically said in that sense, like, yo, you're in control now. Like, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean,
and it's crazy though because like indirectly people like cause like I don't want to say like. How do I put this the right way? Like it fucks up with the kid because like
now they don't feel like their feelings are validated.
Not that their feelings, the feelings and like opinions aren't validated. You
like
feel me?
They just need validation
because
now they're afraid to speak up when they get older.
You know what I mean? Or like
say
like you give a kid like an option to pick something like, oh yeah, prime example, like what you want for dinner. You feel me? And the kid says like, oh, like I want tacos, right? But it's like the parent doesn't want tacos. You feel me? And then like, and no matter what, even though the kid doesn't want tacos, they're like, all right, we're not getting tacos. Like, what else do you want though? Like the parent knows that what they want. They just want to make the kid think they have the illusion of picking or have the option of a choice, and then realistically, the kid realizes, oh yeah, I don't have a choice. So honestly, like it's whatever they want.
And then they go through life with that mentality.
And then they go through life with that mentality, and they're like, all right, I don't care. Like you could pick. You feel me? So then now we go through a back and forth of like, you don't have an opinion anymore, or like you don't care what the choice is. Honestly, you feel me? Mm-hmm. So like it fucks up with the kid though long term because you never actually gave them the opportunity of choice. You feel me? It's psychological shit, man. And like the internet only made it worse. Tie it back to everything together. The internet only made it worse. I don't know, man. Change the world we live in, but the kids are the future. We can't change the world. The kids have to change it. But at the same time, we're not giving the kids the resources and the validation they need to change the world, though. So it's like,
it starts with us.
Does it really start
with
with
the internet
us?
make it worse? What are you talking about? Like, made it worse for them, like, to feel that way? Like, you said...
Because the internet made kids see shit, though, that they realistically can't get at that time. You know?
Like what?
Like, there's an 8-year-old reviewing toys, right? Every kid that sees that 8-year-old reviewing toys now, right, that loves toys and wants to do the same thing that 8-year-old kid
opinion
thinks... I'm not sure what his name is, but
I don't know what you're talking about. He be having mad views.
He getting billions of views off of just reviewing toys and shit. And any kid that sees that, like, Mom, like, I could do this too, right? And then realistically, they're not gonna pop like him because it's certain things that just fit and like we can't explain why certain people go viral and why certain people don't. Like, there's no algorithm to that though. You feel me? Like, we don't know what's the key going viral. You feel me? So that kid realistically can't do that though. You know, or not saying he can't, but at the same time, like his mind of thinking where he can get to like that other kid though is not realistically possible at that very second because we don't know the secret of going viral. You feel me? Like that kid could attempt to do it.
Does that go back to my thing of not having room for risk? The parents not being like, all right, my nigga, let's try it. Let me get you a camera.
That's true. That's true. That probably does tie back to what you were saying. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's very iffy. A lot of things are very iffy right now. They trying to touch my feet and shit, yo.
Yeah, okay.
This nigga's weird. Regardless, man, if you don't got some type of power behind you, some type of some big heavyweight giants, the little guys never gonna get their voice heard, never gonna get their point across. It's sad.
Can you give me like a hypothetical example? Because I feel like something happened that made you like write this down.
Here's the thing, though, right? When I first wrote it down, I forget what the fuck it was, though.
Someone made you feel little?
Not necessarily me, though, but it was some shit I seen, though, that obviously made me write it down. Because I'm not sure, like, if I always made my, like, I'm pretty sure I always got my voice heard, but that just comes to the fact that, like, I'm bigger than the average person, or people gonna take me more seriously than gonna take a little kid, though, just because, say me and little kids say the same thing. They're gonna shut his idea down, even though I said the same thing, like, oh, yeah, Sean, you are right. Even though it probably wasn't even my idea, you feel me? Like, me and you can say the same thing right now, and some people might just take my word for it more than you. That's some fucked up shit, though.
Yeah.
Regardless, if you're not a powerhouse, you're not a giant, somebody not going to take your respect for it, or they're not going to take your word for it unless you have some type of respect, money, powerhouse. Unless your name carries some type of weight, they just going to shut you away, shut that shit down, brush you off. And it's a fucked up world it is. You know
the world we live in, though.
It's the world we live in, you know? So if you're listening right now, your opinions are valid, you know?
So is it money or status?
Both,
right?
Money, power, respect, man.
I'm thinking, right? Money is what the rule of the world, so they say.
Yeah.
But if you have a lot of money, you get like
you use one to get the other, and once you have two, you get the third. That's all it is.
So look, I don't know, bro. Like my mind's going crazy. So like, if money is such a powerhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not like just like abolish it? Like just like fucking like.
No, if. Like certain things that happen in my life, I'm like, yo, how am I gonna tell my kids like to live type shit? Like, for me, right, I didn't start working until I was 18 because like you have to, you finish college, get your degree, this, that, and third, blah blah blah. But it's like, what if I just worked?
What you mean?
Like, what if my parents didn't want me to work?
Like you didn't go to school, like you just went straight into like working?
Not straight to work. You still do high school, but you're focused on like work and school. Like it's just like, I'm not gonna say don't go to college. Let's say you just focused on your money at a young age. Like, yo, work, get your thing up, this, that, and the third. Maybe you wouldn't have to go to college. You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah, duh.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's path is different, though. You feel me?
But
that college, like you have to go to college thing is like a
status thing. That's like that is a status. Oh, you're a guy with your degree. This, that, and the third.
Oh yeah, yeah. It looks better. It makes you look smarter.
That's what I'm saying. It holds weight, but it's like at the same time, there's niggas with their masters in their field that's not making money with that shit. So it's just like at the end of the day, why can't niggas just
like wake up, like
just work?
Who's saying they can't?
Create their own empire, man. That's the goal, man. Create your own business.
I don't plan on going back to school.
So you never got to do your own shit or work for somebody else. You feel me?
What if I started working just at a younger age? Or what if I just like after my mom?
Well, also that goes with like, well, you can't like live off of like a wage, like you have to like work a while, like you like.
That's my whole point. Yeah. But I'm saying if you're working under your parents' house and that money is yours, you feel me? You save it. Why this, that, and the third? It's just like by the time you're
like
20, 21, 22, 23 type shit, you should be straight. Enough straight. I'm not saying straight, whatever, but and I'm not just talking about just working. Obviously, everybody has hobbies, interests, doing what you got to do. You do obviously fit in that somewhere in there.
But if you just didn't go to school, but you still worked
on your money type shit, like, oh, fuck, I was about to say something. I was really about to say something. Oh, there you go. It's like, okay, so after my mom, what she wanted is like, oh, after I graduate, I get my degree, I gotta work in my field, duh. But she wants me to like drop Walmart. I'm like, you're crazy. $17 an hour and the pay stays going up.
That's good. If you were working full time, you'd have like a decent amount of.
At least in my head, I'm not leaving that job because at the same time, at least for me in my, I mean, with the bachelor's degree, I know for a fact if I go to work somewhere, I'm going to be making less than I am at Walmart. I'm not going to be making 17 an hour. That's just going to be like 11, 13, this, that, and a third.
That's crazy.
OD crazy.
That's right. Crazy. And my mom was like, what are you talking about? You have to, I'm like, because you're tweaking. I'm not dropping this 17 an hour. You're tweaking.
The same thing is too, right? Because I got a job opportunity, what's it called? Beginning of my senior year, right? And it was in my field, right? But the nigga was only paying like 12, 13 an hour though. And I was like, it's in my field, right? And it's like the dude was he had a brand new company, right? Because he graduated from Shippensburg, right? So he's an alum, and like he got his own company, right? So he needs workers now, right? And it's the same thing, like it's same information systems I'm going to school for, right? But it's the fact that like it's a fairly new company, like brand new, so you don't know like the longevity of it, and the fact that the pay is already low. So it's like it's a job in my field though, and I get the experience in my field. But like that money differential is like that's crazy, that's too crazy. Especially,
but you wouldn't have took it part time, like. Was he looking for full? You said
that's the thing though. Right now, I'm still in school though.
That's the thing. Yeah,
it was already offered. It was offered in the beginning of like fall semester type shit. You feel me? So like, I'm not sure if I would have got it and he would have waited until like I graduated to start. I don't think that would be like, you know, if you need workers now, you feel me? Like
you need workers now.
Yeah. So it's like, regardless.
See, I mean, if you work in your field, yeah, like the higher you go, you know what I mean. The more money you make. But I think specifically for social work though, even if I were to get my master's, what am I looking? I'm not going no doctor. I know that I'm not being no doctor. I'm not going for my doctorate.
You're not trying to get the PhD Lindor?
No.
PhD Lindor?
That's work.
PhD
I can never write a dissertation on anything. Like,
nope, doctorate. That's not even like. Let me not say it's not a possibility, but it's very.
Don't limit yourself, man. You got the possibility. You're a smart kid.
Well, back to like what you originally said, like what you would tell your kids how to live life. Well, I would say like just tell them like be happy. You know what I mean? Like do what makes you happy. Because then like, what if you don't want to go to college? Like,
that's my whole point. But at the same time, you gotta tell your kids like, yo, like that college is cool on, but money at the same time is gonna take you. That's
better. Yeah, that's gonna take you farther.
That's gonna take you places, bro. Like. And this is the conflict shit I'm talking about.
What if your kid wants to go to college?
Oh, more power to you. If you know what you want to do, you know you want to just that.
Yeah, that's where that comes from for me. Like, well, like if you want to go into this field that bad, then yeah, you can go to college and do it. But if you're just like, I don't know what I want to do. All right, do you have a job? Like, can you work until
you figure it out?
Yeah,
shit, you know what I mean. But the thing is, at least for me in my household, I don't think I had no option. It's like, yeah, you're going to college. I couldn't just work. They would have been like, because to them it's a status thing though. Like, no, like we've worked so hard to get you here. Like you gotta continue. Like, you know what I mean? In like the
legacy type shit.
Yeah, and it's just like, ooh. Like they would feel a way if you know, families be talking. They would feel a way if you go to college. If you were at a family, oh, what's your son doing? Oh, he's just working. They would feel a way. Oh, he's not in college type. You know what I mean? Niggas feel a way.
But at the end of the day, right? Why do people care, man? Why should you care?
It's a society thing. Like,
not even that.
Tell them my business,
my whole thing is like people could care. People gonna care about shit that shouldn't care about. That's whatever. It's a problem to me when somebody above you cares about what people say and
about
that
you.
On. Yeah. Like what? If you're my parent, I'm generally happy to do what I'm doing, and it's like somebody says, "Oh, your kid's doing this," and you don't stick up. You know what I'm saying? For like, oh, he enjoys doing it. It's more like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you feel bad about it. And it's just like, that's kind of ugly. You know what I mean? But if it's not like that, then more power. But like I said, I don't think I had an option. I think niggas just had to go to college and then figure it out. Like I said, first degree was psychology, and I switched to social work because you don't need a doctor in social work like that. But I'm gonna have to think, like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing?
Are you doing what you want to be doing?
And that's where I'm at right now. Do I want to do this for us? Or just like time was of the essence, and I had to figure it out to not waste niggas' money and shit like that and do what I gotta do. Like, realistically, is this my calling? Generally, I don't think so. I should be doing something with music, bro. Something, whether it's dancing, drumming. There's so many outlets for me to do. Like, niggas just gonna be doing social work for the rest of his life. I can't see that. I do not see that. I don't see that. I enjoy it. It's not saying social work is shitty. I do enjoy helping people, this, that, and the third. That's obviously why I took that up. But is that like my main thing? Like, oh, Rashad, boom? Fuck no.
It's a bone?
No, like boom. Like, this is what I'm doing. Like, boom. Bro. So, I don't know.
It might be your call of action right now, saying that this is not what you want to do for the rest of your life. So, not saying it has to be. You could have.
That's my whole point. I'm gonna get my master's and sit on it.
Bro,
you could
like,
get
literally
it, sit on it, see what you want to do after 5 years, change. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
And with that being said, get your little hobby up, man. Figure out what you like doing, and do that little hobby, man. Just on your spare time, your free time, and turn that shit into a career.
That's why I want to take the 6 months after college to see what goes for me in life.
Or you could take the 6 months now and see if this is really what you want to do.
I'm too close. What do you mean 6 months now?
I met somebody about 7 months ago that was literally like a week before, like 2 months away from graduating college, and then just dropped out.
I won't do that to myself.
But look, say, why not change your major to music? You may be set back like a year and some change, but then you're doing what you want to do. You're going to school for what you want to do. You might enjoy school better. It might be easier for you to apply yourself to your work because it's something you want to work towards and work on. You know what I mean?
You're right, but at the same time, though, it comes down to what we talked about earlier: the security. Imagine you get your degree now in music, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Now you're sitting here, right? You don't got a job, you don't got a career.
That's the way college works. That's gonna happen regardless. You're gonna get that degree and be like, I can't do shit with this.
That's a fact.
Certain degrees you gonna be alright. If you got a STEM degree, you gonna be alright. Like you gonna be alright.
I don't know.
Nah, bro. If you gotta.
There's no security in that. Look, he's making 17 an hour. You could graduate with a biology degree and still be making like $12, $11 an hour in a lab doing some like dumb shit.
That's not a STEM degree though.
Biology's not STEM?
Nah.
What is STEM, like computers and shit?
STEM is science, technology.
Biology's not science?
I mean, is it?
Yeah.
All right then. So then name a bioengineer right now. That's
what you said. It's like science, technology, and what's the EM?
It's math and then
yes, it's math.
Maybe like electronics and some shit.
No. It's science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah.
Engineering and math.
Yeah. Anybody go to STEM degree, my nigga, you'll be alright. You feel me? Realistically.
I don't want to say. I would disagree.
Okay, agree to disagree. With that being said, then, it's a possibility that no matter what degree you have, you don't make a lot of money. That's possible. With that being said, then,
likely, more than possible. It's likely.
It's likely as well. With that being said, then, might as well take that risk and do something you enjoy. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Take that leap of faith because.
Would you rather fucking just go and have your social work degree or like just switch over to like a music major?
Like I said, I'd rather as well just have this social work and then go do music. But the thing is, at the time of being 18 and my parents like, oh, what are you going to college for? And I said music, they would have been like, what?
Imagine they laugh like,
all right, but seriously,
like
what do you mean music? Like they're gonna go back to that thing. Like I understand that's what you do, but is that a stable thing? Or you're gonna find that that's their whole
comes
thing?
Down to security, yeah. They want the safety net, man.
Oh my. And I get it, but damn, bro, I hate sitting here thinking like
you can't chase your dreams. Never stop chasing your dreams, man.
Never that. I just stop.
You can't do what makes you happy. Like you can't do what you want.
It's just the fact that like it's just the time. It's just the fact like, am I wasting my time? Like I feel like I'm not using my full potential right now, and it's low key bothering me. Right? It's bothering me because it's just like it's just the time thing. Time is running out. And then when it comes to music too, like. Specifically, or when it just comes to like wanting to create stuff, you have a certain like tank for it. You know what I mean? There's a certain spark that you feel, and that eventually that spark dies out. Mm-hmm. Like that idea I told you, that shit like it's fueled like boom, boom, boom. If I don't do it this year, will I ever do it? Who knows? You know what I mean? But I'm saying that it's like that's just like when it comes to creating stuff, at least to me, it's like an emotion thing. Like you gotta feel like you can't just. If you do something, if you do something to clout chase or something, like just like I'm gonna do this just to do it. If you generally don't want to do it, it's not gonna.
You'll get different results with each thing.
Yeah,
too.
It's not gonna be your best thing. But if it's like, yo, I got an idea, this is something I generally want to do. You're just putting more into it. You care about it more.
Yeah, you're gonna apply yourself. Yeah,
it's just different. Is this a crisis, bro?
A crisis?
Quarter life crisis, man.
Quarter life crisis as a joke, not for real. I'm just saying. It's a lot of questions. Right. It's a lot of questions though.
It's just gotta find out who you are, what you like doing, man, and never stop chasing your dream. That's what it comes down to.
On this college struggle where I didn't know if I wanted to do this, and I said I did it, and I dropped out. Like,
respectfully.
Yeah.
Now you still believe in your dreams? Like you still have dreams you still trying to chase?
I just want to be able to live comfortably. Like I just want to be happy. That's like all I want to do. Like I could like just live my life. Like,
but you're into that marine biology shit. You don't think you would want to do anything in there?
I'm into marine biology. See, that's what happened when I got to college. I realized that marine biology isn't what I thought it was. Like it's not like there's so much more into it that it's just like it's not just marine biology. Like I have to know all this other stuff that I don't care about. You know what I mean? Mm. And really, it's just like I don't know. I just like animals. Like that's just really what it is. Like I can work in a zoo. Like
I say you could be a zoologist, right?
Well,
you'd have to do certain
stuff.
Yeah,
you still have to like study. Like you'd have to have a degree.
So then, boom, right?
I could be a zookeeper, and that's what it was. I'd rather be a zookeeper than a fucking biologist.
So then, look, be a zookeeper, right? Or be like an intern for a zookeeper, right? And then until you work your way up, and so you own the zoo. and then let go of all the animals.
A fucking zoo.
No, let go of all the animals and let the animals free, and then you get fired.
They can't fire me if I'm on top, though. I mean, the company was shut down.
Yeah.
I think the board would not let me allow me to sell.
Look,
all
I got
the
you. I got you right now. You got to infiltrate SeaWorld right now. Become.
I'm open to all the.
Become a little trainer nigga that scoops
feeding
up
them.
that feeds them, scoops up all the mess and all that, right? And so you make your way up, right? So you are the
head trainer,
maybe even like manager of the whole thing, right? The conglomerate,
but like
manager of operations.
But like
manager of operations.
Like big companies, there's not just one person that runs it. There may be like a CEO, but he has like 12 other niggas that like are on the same type time. Like,
exactly. So you have to be the biggest nigga of that SeaWorld in Florida and let all them animals go.
I'm going to jail though. Like that's like
somebody got to do it. Somebody got to sacrifice for the cause.
If I release all the fucking whales and shit,
you might get killed.
So what's Dick say? You might get killed?
Nah. See, little. I used to have that reaction, but like after this last like 2 weeks of like really like getting into like the type of shit the government was doing to black people, nah, bro, they don't give a fuck.
Nigga will assassinate you over the SeaWorld?
The government killed Martin Luther King.
Name me not assassin. They're gonna try to make your life as hard.
You said what?
That's two different things. Like Martin Luther King was trying to change the world. What do you do
for the better? And they killed him. Freeing all these fucking animals. That's changing the world for the better.
And they gonna assassinate you for that?
Not assassinate, but they gonna make your life hard.
Nigga, they might kill you. Nigga, they ain't nothing to get nobody smoked. Nigga, what?
Let's James has been gone in 3 weeks. No things. Who knows?
They said, oh, he fell into the tank.
They might silence.
They said, yeah, he fell into the tank by mistake.
That might make your life real hard on some shit. Yeah.
You wake up every door. It's tune at your door. Just
and even to find people going along with that, because James just can't release them. He would have to find the transportation to get them back to their habitat.
Where I'd have to have a whole team.
That's what I'm saying.
A whale heist, nigga?
One nigga might find him, but like, yo, this nigga's over here trying to do this.
I think they're snitching. They just snitching on the SeaWorld heist.
Yes, clips.
Nah, sure. Whoever could do the SeaWorld heist is OG for real.
I'm not mad at it.
I don't think anybody. It'd have to be a group though. But nobody's just letting those whales go though. Like. It's too much of a business. The whole thing with SeaWorld, like the reason that they Shamu Tillicum, that's his actual name. The reason why like he was killing mad train, like he was bugging out. The reason why they didn't free him, like they didn't like all right, like get him help, is because of his sperm. Because he was like the only male whale, and they were selling his sperm for reproductive because they saw this big market around whale shows and shit. It's a money thing. Like niggas, it's like it's not.
So money's
you fucking up the bag.
So money is the root of all evil, man.
It's not gonna end well for you. You know, like. It's just crazy. But hey, man. What I say, dude. I hope eventually we get to a world where we just do what we want to do. Just be happy.
See, it's called the metaverse, man. That world you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
It's so weird because as paranoid about technology and shit as you are, like. You want to advocate?
Sean was always paranoid. You were paranoid?
I wasn't paranoid. I just knew it's coming. That's it. And I'm just trying to say it's not something happy. It's not something peaceful. But there's gonna be a peaceful stage before it gets worse, though. You know, like. But
not like maybe not like technology. But Sean's like, oh, like remember the earthquakes in Haiti, and Sean was like, the U.S. might have did it, like like.
And was he wrong? No.
We don't know. But still, see, like.
No. No.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just funny, man. He's got a lot of questions. Where's the answers?
Right?
You got to find them for yourself and then put the next man on.
Type shit.
And that's what this podcast is about, man. Help me out.
I think about that a lot. Like, because you don't want to be the guy that has to put somebody on. You want to be the receiver of the information while you get it young. You know what I mean?
I might want to be the guy who. I might want to be the guy who puts somebody on.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but like you have to go through like the hardships and the struggles.
Yeah,
to, like,
if it's something I genuinely care about, but did I succeed or fail? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, because regardless, you're gonna have the.
Then I can speak from experience.
Yeah, but you have to experience some shit to tell somebody.
That's fine. I'd rather know getting the definite, and then somebody else tell me. Because now, if somebody else tell me, I'm gonna look at them like, oh, but that was probably just you though.
But no, like, what if they went through it and told you? Is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like,
because I remember when I was like 11 or 12. It was. Mr. Shoop was 6th grade, right? Or 7th grade?
6.
It was 6th grade. And I remember I was like, you know what, like, God, like, just for like this next week, I wanna take all the suffering of everybody, and then so like everybody can just have one good week. Just give it all to me. And then like I remember that week I got like a 65 on like a math test on some shit. And then I changed my mind. I was like, God, like I'm sorry. Like
oh nah.
Because I went home and got fucked up. Like niggas was in my face. Like I got grounded. Like well, shit. Like damn.
So
like,
you did help out the world for
I don't know. I don't know if that had an impact. Like that.
You normally feel math? No, right? Do you normally do bad?
No, I wasn't. But.
So that was like you got a 65. You were surprised yourself, like damn.
I never got like bad grades like that. Like I might get like a C low B, but like a 65, like I failed.
But you yourself were surprised at like damn, what the fuck? I tweaked.
I mean, I was hoping for like a 73, like a 70, like I'm like oh it's not, but a 65, like that's OD. Like yeah, I was like yeah, I was shocked. Like I was like oh fuck, like I knew I fucked up. If anything, like yeah, like.
Yo, that grounding shit you told us yesterday.
Oh, how severe might like how I got severe.
I thought about it, and that might play a factor of why you're always in your crib and just in your.
Because I was just grounded so much.
I'm so serious though. It makes a lot of sense. I was like, that makes a lot of sense why James does never want to come out the house because he's just so used to that. That's the thing. When you read social work and psychology, I literally came home and thought about it. I was like, wow. Yeah. I was like, I respect it. Like, that makes sense. He's just, this is what he used to. Is it by choice? Shit, probably not. But like, that's just what.
But here's the thing, though, right? That's the world we're going into, right? When they try to force everybody to be in the crib now, we're gonna get accustomed to being in the crib too much, right? We don't want to see the outside world. We don't go to the movies.
But also another thing with that too is that like I never like. I don't want to say I don't want to say my parents weren't like in my life growing up, but like niggas weren't like my parents didn't have kids to like love. Like it was just like they just had kids and like yeah we love you, but like you gotta like earn your keep. Like my sisters like we all were taking care of each other. You feel me? Like look, my way my house set up is the basement, the main floor, and the upper floor. All of our rooms were on the upper floor. The main floor, my parents were in the basement. So if shit's popping up upstairs, one of the older siblings had to handle it. Like it was like on some military boot camp type shit. Like they taught us how to be self sufficient. So like you got to go through the chain of command before you have to come to them. If that makes sense. So like. I never like nobody was ever gonna drive me anywhere. Like I can't ask like my parents to take me anywhere. And, like my sisters and my brother are like older than me. So like by the time like I was like ready, like oh I want to go here, they were already like out the house doing their own thing and shit. So like I never really had means to like get into town. And then it's like when I was going into towns, I was riding with like my mom or like my dad to like go to the store, and that's like a 20-minute drive. And I always thought that was like that's long as fuck. Like it's just straight woods until I get into town. So it's just like. Like I don't know, like my mindset is just like going into town just feels like going like that's like driving like somewhere deep. Like I just think town is so deep for me. Like it's just like nah, like.
And you never really know how far town is really.
Yeah, and like he said, like I'm just used to being at the crib, like in my room chilling. So it's like.
God know people that live in the country for real and have to drive like 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
That's OD.
To actually get into the actual town, like to see other civilized. Like establishments, you feel me?
Yeah, but that's like my mindset's just like if I don't have to leave, I'm not. Like it's just.
That's crazy. It's not like you don't know how to socialize though. Like when you be at the house, you be having a good time.
Yeah.
But it's just like you're just so used to it. It's just like.
Use your own sanctuary, man.
That makes sense.
Damn.
That really makes sense. Damn, that's a good point though. How like the chain of command thing. My parents couldn't wait till I drive so I can take DJ to his fucking football practice early as.
It's your problem now, yeah,
bro. I think, like I said, the whole thing now, bro, is just like they want me to, talk to your son, B. Talk to your son.
Talk to your son, B.
I'm only his brother, like.
But what they say, you are your brother's keeper, right? Yeah, hold that.
What is the meaning of that?
You're your brother's keeper.
Yeah.
See. Where that comes from is after Abel killed Cain, the first murder in the Bible, God was like, well, where's Cain? He was like, when then Abel said, am I my brother's keeper? Like, why do I have to watch him? That's where that comes from. So am I my brother's keeper? Like, do I always look out for my brother? Like, am I always knowing where he is? Like,
yeah, but at the same time,
that's on you, G.
No, it's not on me, bro. It's not on me.
Hold that.
It's not on me. It's not on me, bro. It's like. You can only do so. Like a brother can only do so much. He's only gonna respect me to a certain. It's not like I'm that much older than him.
But also the authority that a brother or like a sibling is gonna have, it's bound to be different than a parent.
A parent, right?
But I think James trying to say that like in a positive. Like you might have more swing than.
No, I'm saying like real shit. Like if like your siblings telling you like some shit, like it's not like. Like, you're gonna see it. Like, you're gonna take it a different way than when your parents tell you.
Right. If I'm bitching at a DJ, he's gonna be like, "So what?"
Yeah,
Nigga?
like,
He's gonna talk
because he
back.
can talk. Yeah, like,
yeah,
he
he has the ability.
shit,
like he can respect me to a certain extent. If DJ wants to fight me, he can fight me. If you know what I mean, like he's gonna fight.
Yeah.
If my dad or mom tells something, he's not.
He's gonna take it and listen.
But is he actually gonna listen though? He's gonna be like, "I'm hearing you," but he's actually listening though.
Well, regardless, but like that message, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna receive it differently.
But is he actually gonna let it resonate with him differently?
That's not the point. He's gonna receive it different. He's gonna take it differently. He may take it. He's definitely gonna take it more serious, if anything. But
yeah,
I don't fucking know.
Hey man, the world is just funny, man. Life is just crazy. The world is just funny. A lot of unknowns, a lot of known knowns and known unknowns. You feel me? Shit. Enjoy life, y'all. You know what I mean? Hey. It's gonna be conflict, but that's part of life. You feel me? Nothing's gonna be easy. Take it one day at a time. You feel me? Be held accountable. Make the right decisions. Help out others. Put people on.
And with that being said, foot's out the door. Imagine.
And secure the bag, you dummy. But that's everything I talk about. Y'all clear y'all minds, y'all thoughts. Y'all had some quarter life crisis. Y'all get off y'all chest. Appreciate y'all talking about that.
But also, back to Rashad, like the whole social like psychology and shit. Like I be peeping like some shit. Like I look back and I'm like, damn. Because my sister, she goes to therapy and she'll like tell me like, yo, like I see things so differently now. Like my therapist like really put me on like, look, and now like you do this because of this, and like boom boom, like it all tracks. Connects. Like yeah, it's crazy.
Now is your sister therapist black or is it white?
She's black.
Interesting.
What?
I tried going to a therapist once, but he was a white man, and it didn't work out.
It wasn't the same, right? That's you got to find the right one, though.
Yeah,
I want to go to therapy just to talk, even if you don't have nothing. I heard even if you don't have nothing wrong, like, you just go.
It's always good to just talk.
That's weird, opening up to a new person.
OD, especially if he's not the same skin color as you. It's weird.
Yeah, that's different. I feel like you got to be. Granted, you just got to build that rapport, though.
Yeah, you can fuck with some white people, though.
I mean, you never know, man. Respectfully, it's like if you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable. That's what it comes down to.
So you only went once, and you're just like,
rather not.
You went to the front desk. Is there anybody black? Like, anybody, looks like me?
I mean, say what you want, man. It's the fact that like,
but that's understandable.
Because prime example, like, there's a lot of shit that was going on where it's like you're not gonna get it. Like the shit you see on the news and like the shit you might hear, you're not gonna get it, go, because shit doesn't happen to you. You feel me?
No, that's what I'm saying. I was in season 3 or 4 of Insecure. Molly goes to therapy and she like struggles to find the right therapist because like the first one was white, and he asked her a question like, well, as a black woman, do you feel like this is this and this? And she was like, she stopped going because he didn't get what it was like to be a black woman. You know what I mean?
It's like I can't go to you explain to you how hard it is to be a black man and like, and then you being a white man, be like, I get you.
Therapists are like trained to like empathize and like shit, but
it's not the same still.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Yeah. So how much was that to go like one session?
I think it was like $25.
And look at that, doctorate. You give me 20. All that school for 25. It was like per set. Come on, bro.
Well, granted, obviously insurance covers it. Well, 'cause I have insurance, but I think it was only 25 still. Like, I'm not sure if it was more, or it was like only 25. But I think it was only 25 though.
But yeah,
you gotta think about this,
insurance.
But like 25 an hour though, nigga.
Is it 25 an hour per session, or is every session per hour?
I think sessions are hourly.
Yeah, every session is hourly, so it's $25 an hour, nigga.
Talking to somebody,
but you can only do so much though in one day.
And then
you can do like
sometimes people can't associate like their lives versus their patients' lives. So like it'll be too much for them. Like their therapist will need a therapist. You feel me?
Duh, yeah.
So it's like,
and some shit. Sometimes even like the way. I feel like it's like a business too. You know what I mean? Because if you go over that time, they might charge you more, or like. And like the whole mental health insurance, like don't like some insurance companies not like give you bread for that?
I don't know.
Like your therapy might not be covered by the insurance.
Certain things the insurance don't cover. You got.
And that's so crazy because I feel like mental health is like so important.
You know what's crazy? Crazy statistic I heard about mental health. I think it's
1 in 3 men kill themselves.
No. Well, I knew that, but it's the fact that like they said everybody under the age of 20, I think 25, right? Like 50% of them have a mental health issue, right? And then 40% of that 50% is undiagnosed with a mental health issue.
That sounds I believe that though. Yeah,
that's a crazy number of undiagnosed mental health people going around. Like,
how many of them are men though?
Dude, I didn't know the number on that though, but like a majority of the problem is probably is men that's like walking around undiagnosed.
Because niggas don't. It ain't pee to talk about your feelings.
Apparently. They fall in love with the results, not the process, man.
See, that's what we're saying. Pee to talk. I don't know, that shit would never sit right with me. I don't live by that. Like,
what,
you can't
push and
like.
pee?
No, like the whole the whole living. The men can talk about their feelings. Shit. Like we was in at the internship shit, and the counselor was just asking questions to all the students and like participating and all that. And we wrote it down.
And you hear that shit when you're young too.
What?
Like that whole like that shit resonates.
Man up.
Yeah.
But they asked a question like, oh, I think they're just asked. It was things like, I wish blank, and you just put whatever first comes to mind. I don't whatever this, that, and the third, and I forgot what one of them was, but I said like, oh, I never cry or something like that. And then they asked, they're like, oh, you don't cry because what? Like because the society thing. And I was just like, no, I don't give a fuck about like it's not the. I didn't say I didn't give a fuck, but in my head it's like I don't cry because society does not cry. It's just like I just literally. The thing for me is that when I really think about it, like when I'm really about to cry sometimes, or I feel like I could, I really think about it. I'm like, I'm tweaking. Like, why am I crying for real? Like, you feel like just stop. You know what I mean? My whole thing is just like, not that it's dumb, but it's just like.
It's not gonna solve anything.
Yeah, like what am I really crying about? Like, I simplify it. I'm like, what am I really crying about? Then it's just like I just don't.
But you're just letting out your emotions though.
But that when you get to that thinking point, like what am I really crying for? I can't. At that point, it's just like I'm not gonna like just get up, like just you know what I mean. So it's not the society thing, like oh I'm not crying because I can't cry because I'm a man. It's just that I simplify and it's just like all right, like you're wilding me.
Man, it's a really cause and effect thing with everything, man. So like how you said, like you be thinking about like the psychology of everything, right? There's a reason for everything. You feel me? So like just think.
I blame my parents.
For real?
Yeah, it is their fault. They molded me. The way I think and shit. Like the way like I'm like I might have a problem being straightforward and shit. That's because like they never listened to me when I was little. Like my feelings were never valid. Like my opinions and shit were never validated when I was young. So
like we talked about earlier.
Yeah. So it's like I'm all right. Like now I just think like all right. Like I'm just not gonna bring shit up because it's like if I brought it up before, like it was gonna shut down. So why would I bring it up now? I'm trying to get better at that. Like I said, I want to be more like I want to say no and yes.
See, that's the problem with like nowadays. Like people trying to grow as human beings by trying to live through trauma, not even caused by them, caused by someone else's bad parenting skills or them trying to deal with their own trauma while having kids. You feel me? So that's another thing you gotta think about. If you having kids, right? You got your own personal trauma you trying to go through. You cannot try to grow and develop a whole new human being while you trying to grow.
Because the shit you do is gonna like impact them so heavily.
Everything is a cause and effect. You feel me? Everything's a cause and effect.
And then that's just gonna keep getting passed down and shit.
That's why I hate when my mom is saying, "Oh, you're gonna raise your kids the same way I did with you." I'm like, no, I'm not. She's like, "Oh, yes, you want to trust me." You are. I'm like, nah. Me and Didi like, no, we're not. We're not. I hope not. You know what I mean? Shit, who knows?
See, I always say that, but then I feel like I really hope I don't like become a parent. I'm like, damn, like I see where she was coming from.
But here's the problem, though. It's the fact that like you could look how people are raised, though. Like I just take examples like let me say my own life, right? Like I notice how like my mom has three kids, right? And I notice how each of our styles were different, how she raised us, right? And I just see the path of each of us going down, right? And I just see how certain shit worked for one kid doesn't work for the other kid. Versus the way you treat one kid, you cannot treat the same kid the same way in certain aspects. You feel me? But at the same time, though, you can't allow freedoms from one kid more than the other, vice versa. You feel me? So like, there's no book on parenting. You feel me? But at the same time, though,
there is.
It's not like a step-by-step like life guide. You feel me? That's what I mean. Like it's no secret.
Pretty sure there is.
Nigga, it's not no. You know what I mean though? Like it's
I know what you mean.
It's
there's
not like a foolproof.
There's no right. There's no foolproof plan. Right answer.
Yeah, there's no foolproof plan or book on. Okay, this is the 100% right way. You would not fail with this. You know what I mean? So it's also a trial and error thing. But at the same time though, like you trial and error, you fucking up people's lives, man. Like indirectly, which is crazy. But at the same time, like you gotta think about that when you having kids, man.
See, time out at James. See, Pink had to take over for Brittany Murphy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
she passed away.
Yeah.
All right, we cut that out.
No, we're talking about Happy Feet. Which, speaking of penguins, you know penguins get raped by elephant seals.
That's OD. Like, no.
Why? Like, animals are really rapists. Like, they really be raping.
Nala
like,
and the fucking cat.
Rapists.
They
Like,
doing the most.
The what?
Nala.
Mikey's dog and the cat.
Humping on the fucking cat.
Hey, yo.
That shit weird.
Gotta cut that out.
Animals are so fucking
You gotta
crazy.
cut it out. That's factual.
Type of audience who's gonna attract that type of nonsense.
So you blame your trauma on your parents. You should even call it trauma, or just the way you are on your parents. Is it trauma?
It's traumatic, yes.
Really?
So the PTSD starts kicking in, so you gotta get
I don't
high.
be like tweaking and shit, but I'm like,
But the PTSD starts to kick
I
in.
might get a
like,
little like I might like feel nervous to
Damn.
get my anxiety might like spike or some
Damn.
bullshit.
Am I blaming it? I'm not. I don't know if I even have trauma. Am I blaming the way I am on my parents? Duh. Like it's obvious.
But then, are you gonna take any accountability though?
Huh?
Are you gonna take
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't. I can't point it.
everybody
I
gotta take
can't-
accountability.
I can't
man.
point it at just on my parents. You know what I mean?
Because
if anything, I'm so opposite. It bothers me, bro. It bothers me. There's no way. I don't know.
every day, you the same person, or everybody can control their actions, their attitude, and their effort every single day. That's on you. Nobody else. You can't blame it on nobody else. That's on you.
But you may react or act a certain way because of something that someone did to you. You know what I
But your
mean?
reaction though is based on how you take the situation though. Whatever your reaction is, your reaction. You can't blame your reaction on somebody else.
Like
though.
look, like
That's how you
kids
choose to react to
kids that were
situations.
spanked when they were little, they grew up with like fight or flight like reactions and shit.
Okay.
So you might just react that way instead of reacting a different way because you were spanked. You know what I mean?
That's a big fact. That shit happened to me last week.
PTSD.
Somebody did that. Like somebody like.
That's PTSD, man.
I was as a kid and shit like that.
You know what I mean? Niggas laugh. Niggas laugh. That's PTSD. Crazy, man. But where we
See, that's the
living?
thing. There's no way I can't see myself hitting my kids, especially the way there's no way, bro. That's why I hate when my mom's, you're gonna raise your kids the same way. No, I'm not. Because if I hate it so much, there's no way I'm gonna fall into that.
Hey.
That's the thing you don't know though. That's why I said I hope not. I really hope not. I doubt
Your
it.
parents probably didn't like getting spanked. Were they spanked?
Both, yeah, they came from Haiti. I think that's just
Yeah,
common
yeah.
in Haiti. So I mean, that's just like consensus, all consensus, the whole everybody. But
Generational trauma.
But you can just tell when parents like doing, not like it, but that's just the resort though. That's the resort. They don't try nothing different. It's just like, yo, they just find anything.
It's
to
old-
do.
Well,
They're
shit,
old
like
school, man.
no, like you
They
said,
old
there's
school.
no like real like step by step way to parent. So how
Come on, bro.
how am I
Come
gonna
on, bro.
parent? Well, how was I parent? Like, boom. See, shit passed
And then,
down. You know
and
what I
then when
mean?
it comes, like I said, when it comes to having siblings, you just see how shit works and how shit doesn't work. You feel me? Or what works?
Well,
and what
yeah,
doesn't
because when each kid, you're gonna know something you didn't know last time.
work. Exactly.
That's why like each kid like is different. Like they say, like the youngest is spoiled, the middle doesn't get like any attention or like is just like neglected or like tossed to the side, and like the oldest like had it the hardest.
It's the opposite. DJ think he has it hard.
But DJ's doesn't, right? Or he has it like the least hard out of everybody.
I wouldn't say the least hard.
Do you think he's spoiled?
No,
No?
that's the thing. He's not. If any, DJ thinks it's the opposite. DJ thinks like I'm the favorite, and then
Are you not? No, I'm joking.
I don't know. You said something I want to comment. I forget though. Oh, you think parents feel away?
When they spank you?
No. You just said, you blame your shit on your parents. You think if they heard that they will feel away? You think parents feel away? Like if I went to my dad, like you just
You fucked me up. Not
Yeah,
that.
they're gonna feel way to the point because they're like, I didn't. They're
But it's like, you did,
like,
though.
no, I didn't. Like,
Because their one goal for their kids is to not mess up. And then
Exactly.
you tell them that they did, like
no parent wants to hear that. No parent wants to
Yeah, I
hear
don't
that.
think so.
That's
But you got to though. No,
yeah.
at some point you got to hold it. Like, come on, bro.
Everybody has to be held accountable. You feel me? Everybody has to be held accountable. Either
Right.
as parents,
See?
kids, you know what I mean? Whoever it is.
You could just
Respective
you don't even
parties.
just like point like come at them like I react this way because when I was younger this like
Regardless though,
it's too late now to fix shit. So it's like,
regardless, I forget who said it. They said that they can tell if you raise your kid right is when you set them off into the world, right? And if they can survive on their own, be dependent, and necessarily do everything they need to do without your help, then that's when you know you raised your kid right then, you know?
But I wouldn't say that's true either.
Is that just it, though?
I mean...
Because you could do all that and still be beating on your girlfriend and shit.
Obviously, ideal human being doesn't have to do that, though, you feel me? Like, neglect and, like, abusive shit doesn't have to fall into the category of being self-sufficient, you know what I mean? Like, that's obviously not what they're thinking, you know? Like, I'm talking about, like...
But what I'm saying is there's more that you have to prepare your kid for.
So you're saying...
Prepare them for the world, you feel me? Let them grow up, be their own person, make their own choices, decisions, fail, realize they failed, take some L's, make sure they know where they did wrong, so they can overcome it later in life. So then when they do take a loss or they
you can teach them all the life lessons and shit, but there's more that goes into it.
So your Sean, your thing is
it's not my thing. It's something I heard.
All right, so homeboy's thing is just that you parent your kids well.
You can
if they can take care of themselves,
or when you set them off into the world, right, and then you know they'll be all right. Like you don't have to worry about them because you know they're gonna be all right.
See, look, that's it. Like, see.
I mean, like I said, it's not my thing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because there's no step-to-step guide, a foolproof plan for parenting, like I said. But
I feel that.
Take a little pea from everybody's pie. You feel me? And then one day you can actually push a good pea.
Oh, this nigga's really pushing that shit, bro.
Gunner, right? Gunner?
You niggas pushing
everybody.
That shit,
everybody.
You know how much he paid me to say that on that? You know how much Gunner is paying me to say pushing P?
That's funny. Oh shit, shows and music.
Shit, we got to talk about at least the music, man. I listen to a lot of shit, man.
I really want to get into shows.
A lot of shit dropping.
Music, real quick. You feel me? Music, real quick. I'm not sure if I mentioned it last 2 weeks ago when I said the Algorithm, Snoop Dogg album. That's the
nigga that be working with Freddie Gibbs, right?
No, that's the Alchemist. The Algorithm is a
album name.
It's the album name. Snoop Dogg presents the Algorithm.
Did you mention it? You said?
Yeah, I don't think I did because that 2 episodes ago was the awards, right?
Yeah.
So then I listened to the Algorithm. I listened to Russia shit. I listened to we gotta wrap it up. The Weeknd. I listened to that. Gunna's album, Earl Sweatshirt's album, Corday's album. I listened to all 4 of them. A lot of good music. Album of the year. We'll figure that out later. James, Rashad, music?
Well, I could save my media and stuff, but one thing I really want to talk about is I watched the Juice WRLD documentary, and at first I wasn't liking it. Like it was enjoyable. Like it was. I did enjoy it. Like I was watching it, but like for a documentary standpoint, like I wanted like interviews, like like this and this. Like there was only like they talked about him a little bit in the beginning, and then they talked about like his addiction for like the last 10 minutes. But basically, it's just like mad footage from. It's just straight footage from right when Lucid Dreams went platinum up into his death. So it's just like showing like all this behind the scenes shit, and it's like good to see like he's freestyling shit, but like he was bugging the fuck out. Like he was like taking drugs like I'm surprised that nigga like didn't OD like sooner, like real shit. Like they said he was taking like 20 perks a day. He was popping perks and then like sipping Mad Lean and then still smoking. I'm like,
how are you functioning at that point? I don't understand.
How walking zombie, man. Walking zombie.
Like that.
He said that in the song too.
That shit was just crazy to me. But it was sad to watch because it's like you really see how talented like this nigga really like was like freestyle like it's nothing like it's nothing, and it's like that's something like that I could never do because my brain doesn't work that fast, so like I even admire even more. But like it's just sad that like like he's so talented but he's also doing all this other shit too, which led to his downfall. It's so crazy. But it's if you fuck with Juice WRLD, I definitely think it's worth to watch. If you can't watch like niggas do drugs and shit, like it might like trigger you or some shit.
Hard to watch.
Yeah. It's real hard to watch. It hurts. But yeah. Oh, and I'll talk about the Weeknd's album. Obviously, the Weeknd did drop. I did like it. I really liked the what's it called? Like the theme of the album. So it's basically like a radio show while you're in purgatory, waiting to go into the life. So like you have like tracks where like they talk about like life lessons, like outlooks on life and like mad shit. So it's just like wow, like I like hearing that shit, you know. But yeah. What about you, Rashad?
Music wise, I didn't listen to much. I skipped through Earl Sweatshirt album. Sounds alright.
Oh, you were excited for it too, right?
Yeah, I gotta listen to it fully. It sounds okay, but shows. A lot of shit dropped, but I've yet to tune in. Timelines keep me in tune though, low key. But golly, can't wait till they finish so I can just binge it. But I didn't do much music wise and shit like that. So
you know, funny shit, bro. I really might like watch Attack on Titan week by week.
No, I'm not.
Right?
Nah,
Respectfully.
Fuck you. No, it's your fault. Like,
I'm not.
New episode out right now. I'm about to watch that so I can.
Like, see, that's what I mean. Like, I want to see the second episode, but I know like it's gonna be the same thing next week. Like, fuck.
I'm not.
That's all right. I'm gonna watch the episode 2. I'm gonna watch Euphoria episode 2 as well today.
Euphoria looks so crazy, like all around.
Respectfully though,
maybe I'll start Euphoria too. Fuck it.
Abbott Elementary School. I started watching that as well. It's funny. Someone watched it for me.
It's alright.
It's alright. You know what I mean? It's alright.
Woman of the Office type shit, right? You just watched it.
Woman of the Movement, really good on Hulu as well.
What's it about?
It's about the Emmett Till story. So, you know,
it's about like just the Emmett Till story.
Well, like his
mom and
like what actually happened to him, the case and everything, you know. And also Rel, it's an older show. I think it came out in like 2018, but like it's a comedy as well
with Lil Rel, right?
Yeah, basically something to watch as well. And that was it, man. You know, that's everything.
Shit, I don't got nothing else to talk about.
You know, you're leaving the people with?
I don't.
LCPW.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
If you offer to help somebody and they say, yeah, I'll do it, I just gotta work on it, don't press them. Like, don't press somebody, don't force your help on somebody. You know, like, give them time. You know what I mean?
Be accountable, especially if there are people counting on you.
Be countable or accountable?
Be accountable.
Okay.
Be accountable, especially if people are counting on you.
Type shit.
And believe in yourself. Until next time.
You're not gonna say your thing? I thought he has to say his thing. Foot to the fridge, this, that, and the third. No?
Take your feet, walk to the fridge, eat some chocolate, and enjoy it with all your heart. My guy is my thing now. Running. Foot's at the door, though.
Love is in the air.
And Chalk was back in the rapper, back when the fridge. But until next time, I'm Oskies.
See you guys next week on episode 88 of the FLn'C Podcast. Until next time, good afternoon.
Back
good
on
evening,
Skype with it.
good night, and good morning.